everybody.
Hey, guys.
Woo! Listen
Oh my
to
gosh,
that.
I hear music.
Everything is
Other than
going
hearing
screw.
voices.
Everything's going screwy over here. We want to say hello and welcome to the live stream.
Happy Funday, Sunday, Funday.
Sunday Funday.
And yes, I had to blow my nose. Nobody wants to see me dripping on.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why it flickered to the camera and then it flickered back to our starting soon screen. So I don't know. But it really doesn't matter. What matters is that we are here now with all of you. Should we, what should we talk about first?
Well, who was first in the room?
Well, first in the room, I think, was John Carlo. So congratulations for being first in the room, John Carlo.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your victoire.
So far, we only have one moderator in the room, and we'd like to thank her for being here to help us out today, and that is
right.
Katie.
And she is very active in the chat. I see blue wrenches down the line. Look at her go.
Let's say hi to everybody. So we'll say hi to John Carlo first.
Hi, John. Oh, it's up to me.
Yes.
Next is Keith Shank. Hi, Keith. Say hi to Cheryl.
Hello and welcome, Wendy. And hello to Joey as well.
Yay, hey, hello. Next is Joe Fontanello in the house.
Glenn Queen is here.
Hello
and welcome.
Welcome. Julie Basso. Hi, Julie.
Katrina Rawlings in the house.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Midwest Katie.
Ziara Ramos is here.
And Janelle Smith. Hi, Janelle.
Kelly Deneen. It's always good to see you. Welcome to the chat.
Kathy D. Hello, Kathy.
And a good day to a beautiful El Rondo.
Why do you always get that? I think it's a conspiracy.
It is.
Hi to Chris and Joan. How you doing? They are on, they're on their cruise right now, having a great time.
Fabulous epic.
Every time I see pictures, we have a drink in our hand.
Hello and welcome to Lynn Billadu.
Hi to Pam Butler.
Hello to Cruising with Wheels.
Wow, but hey, let's say hi to our other moderator, Karen Carter.
The ever beautiful and brilliant Karen Carter.
Yay, hello.
I see that Tammy Thorne is here. Hello and welcome.
Hi to Nancy C. Hello.
Lisa Wise, it's always good to see you.
Hello to Adam S. Howdy doody.
And I think Adam, it's his first time
I finally
live stream.
got to a live stream.
So welcome to the live stream. Andrea V is here.
Hello, Andrea. Or Andrea.
Or Andrea.
Andrea. Kirsten Askew. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Florida Cruisers are here as well.
Hello, Florida Cruisers.
Jason Lott, welcome to the chat.
Hello to Larry Hayes. Hello.
And I think
we're on the bottom.
Caught up.
Well, that's exciting.
Well, do you know what that means when we're all caught up?
That means now let's talk some cruise news.
You're an idiot. Oh my gosh, it was so laggy and crazy. But now we're back and we're going to talk about cruise news, like we said. And what's the first story that we're talking about today?
Well, the first story is the big story because people are already posting pictures. Yeah, Royal Caribbean announced their newest and biggest cruise ship in the world, Wonder of the Seas. It arrived in Fort Lauderdale Sunday, February 20th. And it debuted this weekend. It's going to be there through April. It handles about 5,734 passengers with 2,300 crew members, and we're loving seeing the pictures.
You're doing like your best Oprah impression.
Oprah!
Oprah! Next up in cruise news is Cunard. And Cunard has announced the name of its latest ship, the Queen Anne. This ship will be the 249th to join the fleet. That doesn't sound right. And will make up a remarkable quartet of Queen Mary II, Queen Victoria, and Queen Elizabeth.
I know her.
Yes, yes. Now, this will mark the first time since 1999 that Cunard will have 4 ships at sea. And it also marks a special anniversary. It's 182-year history. The name celebrates Cunard's rich heritage and royal history, honoring the names of each reigning queen over the last millennium. The maiden season program will go on sale in May of 2022, with the ship's first sailing in early of 2024.
I know. People are already looking to book.
Looking to book.
Oh. Now, the next one is about Viking. Viking has announced its first Viking expedition ship, the Viking Octantis, in 2022, expanding from ocean cruising to the world of expedition cruising. The Viking Octantis offers 6 passenger decks and a length of 672 feet. The ship will carry only 378 passengers, and a sister ship, the Viking Polaris, will join the new Viking expedition fleet later this year.
How interesting. Now, when we're talking about cruising, we have to talk about ports, and the next story is about the Cayman Islands. They've announced that cruise ships will be returning later in the month of March, in which, in what officials have said, will be phased approach, and with a maximum of 40% of the previous passenger numbers, or a maximum of 75,000 passengers for the first 4 weeks. Aside from limiting the number of calls and accepting only fully vaccinated passengers and crew, there will be no other requirements. Should things go well, and subject to public health approval, the capacity constraint will be removed before the end of April. Though effective public health protocols will be maintained.
Let us move on with our lives. Enough already.
Now, next we're going to talk about Virgin Voyages.
Oh, yes, because she has arrived.
She is here.
Virgin Voyages' new luxury liner, the Valiant Lady, arrived in Portsmouth on Tuesday, March 1st. March being an exciting month, I want to add. She will cruise around the UK, gracing the ports of London International Cruise Terminal at Tilbury and Liverpool, ahead of her maiden voyage from Portsmouth before heading to her home port in my favorite city of Barcelona, Spain. The cruise liner boasts a similar contemporary design to her sister ship, the Scarlet Lady, and features an impressive 1,330 cabins and 78 rockstar quarters. Damn!
Now, when it comes to Royal Caribbean International, they have announced the steps it is taking to support the crew members for both Ukrainian and Russia amid the ongoing war between the two countries. Now, Royal Caribbean says it has around 500 Ukrainian and 200 Russian crew members throughout the fleet, and it is providing them with additional support during the conflict. Michael Belay, President and CEO of Royal Caribbean International, said crew from both countries are being given access to all available communication channels so that they can talk to their families. So we applaud you, Royal Caribbean.
Good for you.
Ukrainian crew wishing to end their contracts early in order to return to the country are also being offered assistance in getting home or close to home in the case of those who have family who have been displaced by the fighting.
Right. Very, very sad news. The next one is also very sad news, and I'll bet you every one of you have already watched it and seen it on social media, and that's the tragedy that happened on the Carnival Valor. The ship was en route to the port of New Orleans when a 32-year-old woman jumped overboard.
You see her there.
Yeah, passengers on board the Valor say that A woman scuffled with the ship's staff before she broke loose from security and jumped over the railings of the 10th deck. Now, reports are sketchy, but they say it was about a fight over hot tubs. The ship circled for hours before they called the Coast Guard, which took over the search. The Coast Guard, I guess, searched for about 14 hours without any luck of finding the woman. Carnival's care team did provide support for the woman's husband, who was traveling with her, as well as her family. I mean, I just can't imagine what would possess someone
I have no idea.
to just break loose and throw yourself off the 10th deck of a ship. Over what? A hot tub dispute?
I have no idea. But the next story kind of is in our backyard.
Yes, and very disturbing.
And very, very disturbing.
Good.
It happens to be surrounding JetBlue, and a pilot was removed from the cockpit of a Fort Lauderdale-bound flight by police at the Buffalo Niagara International Airport, right here in New York. Can you believe that? I can't even believe it. It was on Wednesday, and he, after registering his blood alcohol level, it was 0.17, okay? More than 4 times the Federal Aviation Administration's limit of 0.04. The pilot was passing through airport security when a TSA officer noticed that he was kind of acting drunk, and the officer notified Niagara Frontier Transportation Authority police, who administered the breathalyzer test, and he was taken into custody before being released to JetBlue security personnel. So I don't know what happens.
Yeah, now watching the local Buffalo news, according to the Buffalo News anchor desk, they say it was the co-pilot, not the main pilot.
Yeah, there is conflicting.
Yeah, when they say JetBlue, oh God, I can't say that real fast.
JetBlue
say
pilot.
it really fast. Oh,
JetBlue
here we go
pilot,
again.
JetBlue pilot, JetBlue pilot.
I can't even correct my correction. Yeah, they say it was the co-pilot. Either way, it's bad. And I know you've already been talking about this, but according to the news we've seen, Norwegian Cruise Line has informed its guests and travel agents that it will be increasing gratuities as of April 1st of this year. The amount the amount will go up by at least 50 cents, depending on the category of the cabin guests are booked in. For guests booked in a balcony stateroom or below, it's going to go to $16 per person per day instead of the $15.50, which we were used to.
Right.
Guests in the club balcony suites are going to stay the same, $18, no increase. But the Haven people in those suites are all going to go from $18.50 up to $20 per person per day.
I don't know how you feel about that, but because I feel like the crew deserves.
I know, but you know what?
But
I agree.
Like, it's getting a little out of hand.
I know, because that is now going to ignite the big gratuity tip debate.
Right.
Every time there's an increase, it gets everybody going.
I agree, and it's
so yeah.
It's just crazy to me. And the next story is a little bit crazy to me too. I don't know if any of you have heard about this.
Why do you think that's crazy?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's tell them about them, and they can all discuss amongst themselves. But Princess Cruises has announced that basketball fans aboard Medallion class sailings can now show their team loyalties with official logo customizations to their wearable medallions. Thanks to new licensing agreements between Princess Cruises and the NBA and WNBA properties. This is just one of the personalization options available for the medallions, and brings guests even more ways to make their cruise vacation a truly customized experience.
But that's what they're all about.
But I just feel like I would want to show my cruise pride.
Well, I know,
not my pride of NBA.
Sports people have sports pride, and people love basketball, and you all know that March is March Madness.
Well, that's why I kind of feel they did that, just to be kind of in the limelight.
Well, yeah. Well, what's wrong with that? But
I don't know.
The next news story, real quick, is about Alaska cruises. Now, with the start of the Alaska cruise season just 2 months away, Canada has released its requirements for cruise ship visits. This is upsetting a lot of people. The requirements are stricter than those from our CDC here in the United States and make it unlikely that cruise ships will be able to visit Canadian ports. This could also put all Alaska sailings at risk.
Yeah.
People have been waiting for them to finally dish the dirt, spill the tea on exactly what their requirements are to enter Canadian ports. I hope everybody works it out because we love the Alaska sailings here and in Canada.
I was looking at them again as a possible, maybe we could get away.
Right.
But I'm concerned with
I know.
Canada, you know. And finally, Carnival, NCL, Royal Caribbean, MSC, and other cruise lines
Goes without saying.
have decided to remove ports of call to Russia and are finalizing itinerary changes for upcoming sailings due to the ongoing conflict between Russia and the Ukraine, with St. Petersburg being the most popular port of call on those itineraries. So, yeah, I mean,
again, goes without saying. Sorry.
And as a personal side note, we wish everyone in the Ukraine and the soldiers in Russia who are fighting, you know, a speedy end to this war.
A quick resolution.
And a safe. I hope they're all safe.
I know. Prayers, but prayers.
Both
prayers
sides.
to the Ukrainian people.
Yes.
Because they are being bombarded every minute of the day. So I give you all my blessings.
Katie thinks you have a cold.
I don't know.
No, it's just allergies. You know what?
Just dripping here.
Today it is 75 degrees here.
I believe it.
75!
March 6th in Rochester, New York. It is 75 degrees. We have winds of 35 miles an hour. I checked, and the house is creaking and making
making noises we've never heard.
Bizarre noises. Especially since we're down here in the basement. I don't know if we notice it, but the wind is really going through the house and through I think the vents, and it's a lot of weird metal noises.
I want to say hello and welcome to Larry Hayes. I think he popped in.
I said hi to Larry Hayes, yes.
Then Vanessa Wyndham.
He was mine.
Vanessa Wyndham.
Yeah, hi Vanessa.
Hello and welcome to Vanessa Wyndham.
Krista Hall. Hello, Krista.
And Krista says, have you ever cruised out of Long Beach to Mexico? Is it normally colder on the Shipman Long Beach? We are cruising in April. We have no idea. We have not cruised out of Long Beach to Mexico. And one of the determining factors of that is, I believe, 2 of the 3 ports that you go on that cruise is a tender port, and Frank would not be able to go. So it kind of would be a waste for Frank.
Yeah, again, from New York
a long way
to California.
to miss 2 ports.
Right, again, is a cross country, just like it was when we did Seattle for the Alaska cruise. And to go all that way only for me not to be able to visit a port would be a nada.
Right.
What else is happening?
Hello and welcome to Mary Ellen.
Oh, Mary Ellen Dillon. Hello, Mary Ellen.
Nice to see you in the chat. Adam S. says, Frank, how is your mom doing?
Oh, she's doing well. Let me give you the dirt. Now, my sister came over for a visit today. She got here about 10 o'clock and visited for a little bit. And then she took my mother to the mall. Mall's open today at 11 a.m. And they did a nice walk around the mall so Mom can get out and get some exercise with someone. And they went to lunch. I can inform you that my mother had a BLT for lunch.
Did she bring anything home?
No, she did not.
She always brings stuff home. It's so crazy.
I know. And so, yeah, she's up in her room now watching TV. And while they were there, she bought some of the lemonade Girl Scout cookies, of which, you know, we usually buy the Aldi's knockoff for $1.39. So $5, $1.39.
Oh, anybody? I should have brought that down here. We should give them a plug. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody that likes Thin Mints, Aldi's has a special buy on them. They're $1.50.
$1.49.
$1.49.
The mint striped fudge cookies.
Mint striped fudge cookies. It's a special buy.
Yeah.
Got to get them now while they have them. I Literally bought the last 5.
Now, I
bought 5 packs.
I knew about them because on Facebook, I am a member of the Aldi's Nerd Recipe Group or whatever it's called. Give you a plug. And so everybody shares recipes or they share things that they've purchased and things like that. And I saw them. Now, Kevin loves anything with chocolate and mint. So I immediately did a screenshot of it. And I said, Kevin, you know, look for this. And so they were, you and Donna were out and you last night. And he called and he goes, oh, you know, we couldn't find it, but then we did.
Yeah, actually, I didn't find them. And I found they had fudge stripe ones.
Right.
And I was going to get the fudge stripe ones. I was like,
Oh,
well,
what the
let's
heck?
try it, right? I saw our friend, well, we call her our friend. She's the manager over there. She sees us all the time, and we act like fools when we're shopping. So she walked up to us, and she goes, hey, keep it down. I'm going to ban you from here. And then I go, oh, do you have any of these mint stripe cookies? And she goes, I got 5 right over there. She goes, buy them now. They're you know, when you see them and they're a special buy, it's a one-shot deal.
So he came
and
up with
apparently they did them this year the first time for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
For March for St. Patrick's Day. And if they're popular enough, they're going to bring them back.
So. They taste just like a Girl Scout thin mint cookie.
Exactly.
My mother grabbed some before she went upstairs to her room to watch TV.
Katie wants to know, how many do you have to eat to be thin?
Sadly, there's no correlation to that one.
Nancy C. said that the dollar store, now $1.25, has a very similar mint cookie. The oven bake fudge mint cookie, very good. Now, I just want to say, that we will not be buying food from the dollar store for a while. Personally, I read a whole story about the last 2 years. They've had the rat problem in the warehouse, and they haven't told anybody, and they haven't fixed it. So anything that comes from the dollar store that's edible will not be passing through my lips.
That was, I think, down in their Arkansas distribution center warehouse. But
it
again,
distributes to us.
Right, but again, wherever the warehouses are, and they, you know, hid it for a while, and now it came to light. Where else are there distribution centers having issues that we don't know about?
Really?
So, you know, it's like, check, be warned.
Now, Midwest Katie said that the man about the place brought home mint chocolate chip, no sugar added, Breyer's ice cream. And it was delicious.
Really? Well, you love...
I love mint chocolate. There are 2 people in this household there are 2 individuals in this household that love mint chocolate chip. You're going to think we're crazy. But I love mint chocolate chip ice cream, and Cece loves mint chocolate ice cream.
Little Cece, her favorite lick the bowl is mint chocolate chip ice cream.
She will throw me to the side.
That's crazy.
When she sees...
Oh, she will cut you.
Yep. Now, Christine Barone is here all the way from Australia.
Oh, wow. Welcome, Christine.
Welcome. Good day.
Awesome.
Good day. She just woke up. And
she wants cookies for breakfast now, and you should have them.
You should. You absolutely should.
I know.
I want to say hello and welcome to Jason.
Jason, yes.
Jason says Cabo San Lucas was the only tender port on Carnival to the Mexican Riviera. It's cold until you get further down into Mexico. Yeah. The first 2 days and the last sea day are generally cooler. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And that's almost similar to what we say when we're on the East Coast and you're leaving out of New York. It's cooler as you come down the East Coast till you get to the Carolinas, and then it starts warming up before you enter the Florida, you know, waters into the Caribbean. So, same theory.
Vanessa Wyndham says that she uses Dollar Tree for her pre-cruise meds and toiletries. Brilliant, brilliant. Kelly says every food store has rodents.
Absolutely. When I started my drugstore employment, and I won't say which drugstore it was, though I worked for 2 chains, 5 years at Rite Aid and 5 years at CVS.
You just said I won't say which store.
I'm not going to say which one, but at one of my stores, you could hear the mice running underneath the greeting card fixtures in that aisle. You could hear it. And I remember that when they were doing a whole reset and ripping all those greeting card fixtures out, the mess we found, it was disgusting. So yes, everybody's got them. It's sad, but it's true.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I do want to encourage people, before I forget, to submit their Super Cruiser pictures. They simply have to include their first names of those pictured, as well as the ship that they were cruising on. An email.
Email us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com.
We're running low on Super Cruiser pictures, so we would appreciate if you'd send us some. Do you want, you want to talk a little bit about what we have coming up? What we're going to be doing?
Oh, you want to talk about the Zoom call we had?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, we can do that. I think we mentioned it on the last live stream, but we'll talk a little bit about it again. Is that we came up with the idea because we have not cruised since January of 2020 when we did the first Cruising with Wheels group cruise because of COVID. Though it has not been from lack of trying on Kevin's part to try to find cruises, and he has found cruises. But every time he finds one, there are no accessible cabins for me. So I can't tell you how many cruises he's been like, sorry, sorry, sorry. But we decided to do a series about our hometown, Rochester, New York. And so Kevin, he's so funny. It's like, I think Frank has come up with this idea. It's about Rochester because it's like hard to come up with cruising videos when you haven't cruised for like 2 years. So I'm like, well, what about all the things that go on here in Rochester? Because there's so many things that happen here. We're an exciting town, small but exciting on the map, so to speak.
Ibilla says the biggest small town, the
biggest. Yeah. So
biggest city with a big small town feeling.
So I started researching Rochester, New York, starting with history, and tried to put together some kind of outline form of how the videos would break down. And I saw it as an 8-part series. And so I kind of did the whole outline of, part 1 would be the basic history, geography, where we're located. And then we'd go into like business and economy, and then educational and medical. Tons of colleges here, famous hospitals, and then get into sports, and then get into fun and nature, where tons of parks and recreation, and whatever famous actors and actresses.
We have a lot of famous people.
A lot of famous people that came out of here. So I saw it as an 8-part series. So Kevin goes to the shop, right? He's working.
Well, you have to. So when you came with this list and you were like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Look at all the cool, we live in the coolest place.
This is me at home. We live in the best city on the planet. Can you believe this?
And I said, aw, aren't you cute, being a tourist in your own town.
Right.
And then I went to the shop. Go on. Because you negated to say that.
Right, I'm sorry. I forgot the part where you thought I was cute. And so, goes to the shop, and he's doing a client who is, you can take it from there.
Well,
Who's your client?
I was doing a client who works for the airlines, and she is friends with one of the directors of our tourism board.
Right.
And so I was telling her, Frank was so cute, blah, 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 blah. Next thing I know, I get a message from her, this director would like to speak to you.
Right.
And so we had a Zoom call. So, right. Really great.
Yeah.
They're going to help us with some
Right.
videos.
So Tuesday, we came down to the studio, and we had a Zoom call with the director of the tourism, whatever her title, and then there's a director of social media, and then there was a director of like digital platform and whatever. So 3 of them, when we kind of went over my 8-part series as I see it. And so they're going to kind of hopefully quasi-sponsor us, that as we do these videos, and I want them to be released every Thursday for the month of April and May, will be the 8 parts for 2 months.
And then we will be following it up with some
on the road.
Yeah. Vlogs of us experiencing what we showed you.
Right.
Because a lot of the things that are on the list don't start until May, June, July. We have a very large festival that surrounds lilacs. And we have a beautiful park.
There's a lot of festivals,
so
a lot of things going on here.
We want to bring you along.
So we're gonna do the series and then follow up with bringing you along while we're at these events, so we can be a tourist in our own town.
Yeah. So we hope you're going to enjoy that, and that's coming out soon. What else? Rondo says 164 days until his NCL Premium, or her. What am I saying? What am I talking about?
Prima.
Until NCL Prima cruise. Starting to book excursions. I had a brain fart.
I know.
Christine Barone says, wow, that sounds so exciting. Can't wait to see you out and about in your area.
It's amazing.
Vanessa Wyndham would like to know if anyone has cruised on the Odyssey of the Seas.
Anyone? Anyone out there? I want to say hi to David Webb.
Oh, there's David Webb.
Hey, David. Hey, welcome.
David. Oh, and Matt Burns.
Oh, when did he pop in?
Matt Burns says, hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? That's about all the Spanish I know.
Oh, gosh.
Muy bien.
Okay. Very good.
Mi nombre de pila.
Okay.
As my number is. That's all I can remember.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Dum Dum Pomodoro in the house.
Hello, hello, hello.
House. In the house.
Everyone is, as we say, is popping in.
Yes, we have some more people too coming in.
in.
I see that Paula Knight is here.
Oh, wow.
And Paula Knight has 49 days until her first transatlantic.
That is exciting.
So ready to cruise.
God, I'd be freaking out. We were doing a transatlantic. It was like 49 days. I don't know what I would do with myself.
Why?
I would be so nervous, excited about being prepared. You know?
Oh. We should tell them about what we got in the mail, and we should have brought that down here. Remember I got it at the shop?
Yes. Region 7 Seas?
It was a Region 7 Seas pamphlet, and the prices were like 90, so for a suite, it was $93,000 a person for one particular cruise. I think the cheapest room was like $15,000 per person.
Yeah.
For any of the cruises. But the funny thing is you get free laundry. You get free laundry, unlimited free laundry. You get everything with them. But I said to Frank, we could go on that, and we could just each take two outfits and then just keep sending it out to be cleaned. I thought it was brilliant.
Oh, my
Florida
God.
Cruiser said, I feel that the cruise companies should start remodeling rooms to accommodate people with disabilities.
From your lips to God's ears.
Right. He says, I think that renovating 10 rooms with ships that can accommodate over 4,000 is not a lot to ask.
Really?
I believe, we also agree, and we also put the pressure on them very often to do that. And
do we shame them?
We shame them.
We shame them. We do.
And the problem that they're not getting is that the population is getting older.
Right.
That the baby boomers are now retiring. Mm-hmm. They're going to need walkers and canes and scooters, and so they're missing out on a huge You know,
It's so disturbing.
how many cruises
But
we could have taken?
exactly. We could have taken several cruises since 2020, but the answer was, let me call and find out. What? Oh, no. All right, let me check on this one. What? No. Yeah, it's very disturbing. It's very disheartening because, you know, unless you're booking on the first day the cruise opens,
Right.
you can't
screwed.
get an accessible cabin, and there's nothing more. I'm sorry, and I'm going to say it. Than when you know we sit down and we talk to the hotel director or whatever the title is, and we talk about these issues, and yeah, I'm sitting there in my wheelchair, and I already know the all the stats on the ships, you know, of the fleet we're sailing in, and I'm asking the questions, and you know, I spent 40 years in retail. And I always said I was like a New York lawyer. You know, I don't ask a question that I don't already know the answer to. And so when you're sitting there and you're looking down at the man in the wheelchair, and I'm asking, and they're like, well, you know, I think we have well, I know how many accessible cabins you have. You only have 10, or you only have 20, and you got how many cabins on the ship? You know, I mean, it's like, look around you, people. It's really crazy. It really upsets me, and we have no problem shaming everyone.
Adam S. says that he cruises on Symphony on April 23rd, and he's getting very excited.
God, it's coming up. It's coming
Every
up.
time I see someone say they get very excited and they're cruising, I think of that little kid in the Disney commercial. I'm too excited to sleep.
Oh, jeez.
I love that commercial.
Crazy. I want to say hi to Sandy Homan. Hi, Sandy Homan.
Hi.
Welcome.
Now, Paula Knight says that their cruise is 15 days from New York City to London.
On our getaway.
On the getaway.
Yeah,
We loved the getaway.
Yeah, we did.
It was very nice.
Oh, so exciting.
Still my favorite ship is the NCL Gem, followed by closely behind by the NCL Escape. I feel like
Yeah, we really
like the Escape, I think.
we did. Like the Escape and the Getaway and the Bliss and the Encore.
Nancy C. is leaving this Saturday.
Oh my God, Regal Princess going solo. Ooh,
baby.
girl, do tell.
Don't know what to expect? I'm going to tell you what to expect.
A great time. Hi, Roberta Delisle. How are you? Welcome.
She's looking forward to our videos from Rochester and thinks it will be fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sandy Holman said, looking for a cruise in 2024. Have to cancel the Alaska one for this fall as the husband is having a cornea transplant and won't be able to fly for 6 months afterwards. Oh, I'm sorry. Alaska's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know why I stopped? Because I was reading it and I thought it said he was getting a corona transplant.
Oh.
Katie Hislop would like to do a transatlantic, and so do we.
Yes, we should
We would
all
love
go.
to do a transatlantic.
Let's go tomorrow. Let's book it. Book it, Dano.
Okay, Tim. We'll go on Cunard.
Okay.
Sandy Homan said, we have a cruise next certificate that expires, so must book
it,
soon.
book it.
Yes, and you have to beg, borrow, and plead with them, or beg and plead with them, that they will allow you to use it because like a lot of the cruise next have an expiration date and you have to sail by that expiration date. Yeah, I mean you have to so some of our group cruisers, they were told no, and then that they could use them. Oh yeah, and then
there was a fight.
And then Karen got out her gloves and started to fight about it. Wendy Hyde. Sorry, Wendy.
Changing names.
Yes. Where'd she go? Oh, wait, no. Where'd you go? No. I don't know where it went. 49. Where'd you go? Where'd it go? Wendy said that she was supposed to do a transatlantic, and then COVID hit.
I want to say hi to, go back up, to, keep going.
No, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Because you already
There
said...
you are. You're exactly where I want you to be.
Okay.
It's a miracle. It was 3 you're wrongs, and then you got to the right spot.
Because you were telling me to go that way.
I know, because well, you're
But
going.
it wasn't that way.
You're going up and down. I'm not sure where we are. I want to say hi to Joseph Mann. Hi, Joseph. Welcome. And Joseph says accessible cabins near the midship elevator. Come on, Carnival.
I know. Carnival is the worst. And sorry, we just tell it like it is. Carnival is the worst for handicap accessibility. We rate them the worst. But that being said, we'll still go on a Carnival cruise.
That's right.
Now, Jason Lott has 21 days until NCL Encore and just checked in and saved his e-docs.
Oh, cool. Wow. Oh, it's getting real. It is getting real.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello to Brian Devlin. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. Vanessa Wyndham says poor marketing on the part of the cruise line. They're going to lose even more money if they don't adjust according to the changing demographics.
It's like so many people could be booking cruises and it's like, can't go.
How many cruises we could have taken? So many
Can't
cruises.
go. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's really irritating. Let's say hello.
Hi to Grant Hawkyard.
Yes. He says, hi, guys. Have you any cruises planned in the near or not so near future? Well, if you've been listening, or the whole bunch of cruises we could have gone on and then we got diddled out of because there are no handicap accessible cabins.
So currently what we have planned and booked is our group cruise. Now that is taking place in March of 2023 and there still is space available. It's on the beautiful NCL Gem. It leaves out of New York City.
Yeah.
It is round trip from New York City and it is the best of the Caribbean. And where's it going, Frank?
Well, it does a little bit of the East Caribbean, West Caribbean, a little Southern Caribbean, and it's a 12-day, 11-night. We leave the port of New York. We have 2 days at sea, and then we do Grand Turks and Caicos, then San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. John's, Antigua, off to St. Martin's, off to Tortola, off to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, 2 wonderful days at sea, and back to the Port of New York.
Now, if you decide to book this cruise, you simply have to email us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com, and you will receive some great perks. An interior cabin gets to select 2 of the perks from what is listed, and will receive a bonus $100 onboard credit. And if you book an ocean view or above, you receive all 4, as well as the bonus $100 on board credit. So if you want to jump on, we've got a lot of great cruisers with us that are coming. We haven't received a report from our agent as to how many right now.
It's been a while.
So we're not going to go into numbers, but I'm sure it's more than it was last time. Kristen Askew said I was able to use 2 of my Cruise Next certificates for our cruise. Thank you, Karen.
Yes, awesome. Well, that's good to hear. Ooh.
Paula Knight said to Grant, I'm cruising in April, August, and September. Lucky you. Lots of rescheduled cruises. Then March 2023 and October of 2024. Where are you going in October of 2024? Maybe we can jump on her cruise.
This is so exciting.
US to UK, US to UK.
Yeah, 2.
Oh.
I know.
I want to do that.
Well, did we say hi to Lisa Wise?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say hi again.
I said hi.
Oh, don't be a suck-up. Oh, what else is happening?
Brian Devlin said that his wife and himself are going on the Celebrity Summit in June from New Jersey to Bermuda. We love Bermuda. Yes. We want to get there so bad.
I know, got diddled out of that one.
That was one that got canceled.
I know, we would have been on the Joy, NCL Joy for Bermuda. Oh, curse us.
I'm waiting for Carnival to send us another thing. I'm hoping that we can...
Every time we get a free cruise because of the casino deals and stuff, we never can go.
I know.
I'm so angry and frustrated.
I don't know. I have angst.
It's right. I have a lot of. I'm getting what we call here in the house a lot of teenage angst. Oh. I can still see my youngest Lizzie doing that. She would do that. She'd like, oh God. Karen Carter says, I am open for 2024 cruises. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I started to look, but I couldn't find anything interesting or affordable.
Oh, that.
It's a little thing of affordability.
Oh. Well, those two puppies had better get extra jobs.
Do you know? I don't know if Elaine is watching. Elaine is my Saturday morning 9 o'clock standing. And she said she was going to be watching today, but she watches from her fire. I don't know, something she watches from something
whatever.
she can't chat from. Anyways, do you know that you almost ended up with a new puppy yesterday?
What? What?
They were doing Lollipop Farm, which is
Oh, I saw it.
you saw that?
I saw it on TV yesterday. Yeah.
It's a local shelter, a no-kill shelter, and they're doing their annual wag your